right, so here he is, the human highlight film. With respect to Dominic Wilkins in MMA, that is Justin Gaethje, former UFC interim lightweight champion, and man, he is must-see television. I'm not sure any fighter really has that type of relationship with the fan base in terms of instant electricity like Justin Gaethje.
I mean, Justin Gaethje has a magnetic appeal to people watching fights because you know that you're going to see a guy that goes out there and lays it all out on the line. But in tonight's fight, he has an opponent that's willing to do the same thing. Maybe not as well known, but a guy that is willing and wants to engage in the tough fight. And when that happens, we may be in line for another Justin Gaethje-Michael Chandler fight, which we all love.
Oh, yeah. And Gaethje does believe a win tonight is going to put him exactly where he needs to be. But, of course, easier said than done against this also elite competition. The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you gotta think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup. From a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE.
Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Daniel the Hangman Hooker.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, New Zealand's Dan Hooker back under the lights tonight. It's amazing to look at the career trajectory for this man when he made his UFC debut back in 2014, vaulting into lightweight contention in 2020. And if he wants to get back into that top five, tonight is one he's got to have. He believes his length is going to be a factor. He believes his striking game is going to be a factor. And now we'll see if his opponent can do anything about it. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed without. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed in place there. And a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Oh, big left hook there.
Oh. Oh, uppercut.
Oh! All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Well, Gaethje's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Hooker. Back to the feet. Gaethje with a cracking right. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? So we pull up the numbers here. 45 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feint, not little punches, with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble.
Good stick.
Hooker's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Nice block.
Circling towards the left. Oh! This could be it. Oh, he's got a good left hand. Less than,
There it is again. Look at that.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Just out of range with that strike. Body kick now by Hooker. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Hooker's eye now closing up. Round two is next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, nice job by Gaethje to land and then roll with the punches. We talk a lot about his legendary chin, but maybe he doesn't get enough credit for the striking defense and his ability to move that head off the center line. Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Big left hand. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Gaethje's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
That's over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Good job blocking that shot. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and he's got it. And then the right to close the combination. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that pull shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again, nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't with the connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
I need you to scramble.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Nice.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you now look at arm triangle on the opposite side, when he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Hooker's eye looks so swollen now. You've got to at least speculate as to whether...
Oh, he's in trouble. Beautiful kick lands.
Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight night.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. Oh!
That will do it! Justin Gaethje!
Awesome, sweet.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by